Hello everyone, thank you for checking out this video today. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chris, and here we talk all about all kinds of jackets and pants, boots, base layers, even some backpacks and sunglasses. Everything you want to wear when you're outdoors doing things like hiking, trekking, climbing, skiing, snowboarding, camping, fishing, sailing, even some mountain biking or trail running. So lots of cool things here, and it all ties into a website that I have called meandmyjackets.com, where we not only look at all these pieces, but we look at all the different companies and what they have to offer, and basically what to wear when you're out there doing all those activities to help keep you warm, dry, and comfortable. So lots of cool information there, and I have a ton of videos here on this channel, well over 300 now. Actually over 400 if you count all the little shorts, and they're all broken down into different categories in the playlists here. So if you're looking for something in particular, you can go to the playlists and hopefully find it a lot easier that way rather than scrolling through 300 and something videos. Okay, so yeah, again, thank you very much for watching today. We have a really cool video for you. This is the Mountain Equipment Citadel jacket. So this is an iconic belay jacket that is just incredible when it comes to ice climbing, mixed climbing, mountaineering, and just all around cold conditions, no matter what you're doing. This is an amazing jacket. Once again, Mountain Equipment has just blown me away with another product. I love their products. There's just something special about all their products that just kind of sets them, you know, a little bit higher than a lot of other products out on the market. The quality, the materials they use, the way they fit, their cut, everything is just really, really great when it comes to these mountain equipment pieces. So they have quickly become one of my favorite companies that produce all these jackets and stuff. Really amazing stuff. And as I say that, I am not paid by any company to do any of these videos or say anything. This is all my own opinions, and you know, I buy all these products with my own money. Okay, so just so you know all that too. Anyway, yeah, let's dive into this jacket. So this is basically the pinnacle of synthetically insulated jackets for climbing, mountaineering, you know, belay, all that stuff. Absolutely an incredible jacket. It's the big brother of their very popular Fitzroy jacket. So it basically is just going to have a few more features to it. It's going to have a heavier insulation. It's a little bit bigger, longer of a jacket in the length than the Fitzroy, but it's just going to simply be much warmer. But they are very similar in many other aspects. The insulation in here is, again, another top-notch insulation. It's a PrimaLoft Gold High Loft Ultra with cross-core aerogel technology built into it. So basically what we have here is a very lightweight insulation that's going to be incredibly lightweight for its warmth, and it's also very compressible. It's a very packable insulation. It is very good at being compressed and unpacked, and compressed and unpacked again and again and again and again and again. A really great insulation. Now this jacket also does come with its own little stuff sack here, which I will show you in a little while. Later on in the video, I'll pack it up in here and you'll get to see that. The insulation in here is 160 grams of insulation throughout the entire body and sleeves of this jacket. It uses 80 grams of insulation in the hood. And honestly, I'm not sure if it's another 80 or a 60 gram overlay of insulation over the shoulders. And that's here for a little extra comfort and protection too if you are wearing a backpack. So very cool. Now this jacket is definitely sized with a little bit of room inside of it for wearing extra layers. It's going to give you a little bit more room than the Fitzroy does, but it's not crazy huge. So I just have on a t-shirt here. I am 6'2", 215 pounds. This is a size extra large, and this actually fits me really nicely, even with just a t-shirt. However, if I want to put layers on underneath here, it's even better yet. It's going to be perfect. So being that it is a heavier weight synthetically insulated jacket, it's meant for extremely, very cold conditions. You're going to be wearing layers underneath it, right? Especially if you're climbing. This is a great belay jacket. So, you might have an insulated layer underneath this with a hard shell on top of it, and then this could fit over the whole thing. Now, a while back, I have done a video all about different belay jackets. I had several here, and I did mention this jacket in that video. However, I didn't have it at the time when I made that video, but that video is still a pretty good guide for belay jackets. Just keep in mind that if you watch that one, this one is probably going to be, it is, the warmest synthetically insulated jacket of all of them that I tested in the past. This is definitely going to be a beast. All right. Really cool. Now, not only does it have this heavy, really warm insulation inside of it, it also has a 30 denier outer face fabric that is a Gore-Tex Infinium. So it is a wind stopper. This jacket is completely windproof, and it is great at repelling any kind of light moisture, light rain, snow, blowing snow that gets on this, the whole bit. It's a very durable, tough jacket. The wind stopper fabric, the Gore-Tex Infinium, has a DWR coating here on the outer face fabric. So it is definitely going to be able to repel light rain, wind, and all kinds of moisture. Now the thing is with this jacket here, being that it's a synthetically insulated jacket, this jacket is really going to shine in those cold, damp conditions where a down jacket may not be ideal. All right, you don't want to get down wet. But with this jacket, with the synthetic insulation, the Gore-Tex Infinium, and the DWR coating on it, this jacket is definitely going to be your choice for those cold, damp, snowy, drizzly, wet conditions up in the mountains. So even if you wore this over a hard shell, it's going to be an amazing jacket that's still going to keep you warm even if it gets wet. So as I said, right, it's a 30 denier fabric here on the outside, so it is nice and tough. It does have kind of a ripstop pattern here in it. And it has two high chest pockets here that are going to be great if you're climbing. They're big pockets on both sides. You can definitely stuff some nice, things in here that you need to carry. And it has two nice pockets here on the side. They are larger pockets as well, and they're extremely warm. If I kind of pull this jacket out, on the inside of the pocket, on the outer face side here, my back of my wrist, it has a Octa-yarn lining. So a very soft, very warm, comfortable lining. The other side of the pocket, the palm side of the pocket, is just the 20 denier kind of nylon, soft, silky material that is found here on the inside of the jacket. But a very nice, comfortable, and warm, very warm pocket. Inside the jacket here, as I open it up, you can see we have two dump pockets. One here on this side, and one here on this side. It also has two adjustable hem cords, pull cords here on the bottom. And the nice thing here that mountain equipment does with their pull cords is basically it's not a loop. They're two separate cords. So what's kind of nice about that is that it doesn't get caught if you're wearing a harness, right? You have all kinds of anchors and carabiners and things hanging off your harness. you don't want loops here that might get caught up in that stuff. So just having two strings really helps it from, getting caught. And as I said, there's two. There's one on this side and one here on this side. The hood is a fully helmet compatible hood. Let me put this back on. Oh, while I'm over here, this does have a nice double zipper as well with a button snap closure here on the bottom. So again, a really great feature for climbing if you're wearing a harness. And also, even if you're not climbing and you just want to dump some heat out of the jacket, having that double zipper is a really nice thing to just unzip and dump heat. The hood here has, I'll pull this up. It's a large hood, absolutely helmet compatible, nice big hood. It has, let me pull this up. It has two pull cord adjustments that are inside the jacket here, okay? One on this side and one here on that side that cinch up and pull it tighter, around the front. And it has little button locks here to lock and unlock those cords so you can adjust them properly. The back of the hood also has a pull cord adjustment in the back. So definitely, really nice the way it's set up to help adjust it to any size, that's your helmet or whatever you're wearing. Let me throw on my helmet for you. This is the Black Diamond Half Dome. And just to give you an idea of what it looks like with a helmet, it comes over the top. Absolutely no problem at all. Nice, big hood here. I could still cinch it down a little bit more if I need to. So again, this is a belay jacket for very cold conditions. So not only wearing your helmet here, but you might have on another insulated jacket underneath it with another hood over your helmet underneath this as well. So there's definitely plenty of room here. Now, another thing that's really nice with Mountain Equipment with their hoods, what I like is their collars here, because the collar is not very tight and restricting at all. You have plenty of room in here to turn your head, move your head, and if you're wearing other layers, especially underneath it, it doesn't get too tight and choking, around your throat, around your neck, around your chin. Mountain Equipment has been, really good. I find that their, collars here around the chin and everything are very comfortable and easy to move in. So I do like that a lot from Mountain Equipment jackets. So as I said, it's got two really nice pockets out here on the outside, fully adjustable hood, two nice big chest pockets here for climbing, and then the sleeves are nice and long here, and they very simply just have inside the cuff, if I kind of roll this back a little bit, inside the cuff is an elastic band. Okay, if you can kind of see that, there is an elastic band in here. So it's just very simple, but it does help to seal up the cold wind from getting up inside your sleeves. And it's nice if you're wearing gloves. You can just stretch the jacket out over the gloves. So a really nice design, simple design there. It works very simply. And what's nice is the insulation is actually wrapped around the jacket here in front of the rubber band. Okay, so it really helps to keep your wrists nice and warm. And of course, with all Mountain Equipment stuff, these jackets are made for you to move in them. There is actually absolutely no restriction whatsoever if you're reaching, climbing, skiing, however you're moving. These jackets are cut really, really well to allow for a lot of movement, unrestricted movement. So really great. The other thing I want to mention too, really quick, with this double zipper, is notice that behind the zipper, there is a really nice thick flap of material that seals behind the zipper to help block out any kind of wind, water, moisture, everything. It really kind of seals behind that zipper nicely. And to me, that's something that sticks out as well. Some jackets that I think are a little better than others when it comes to sealing out weather. This is one of them. And not only does it have a nice big flap here, that flap actually has some insulation in it too. So it's actually, you know, a little puffy, and it's gonna keep you warm, all right? It's gonna help block in cold air coming through that zipper. So, I mean, it's obviously not the same thickness of insulation that's in the body of the jacket, but there is some insulation in there. It's not just a flap of material. So, another well thought out, feature here that Mountain Equipment has. So again, this is an amazing jacket. So let's take this thing off because I'm getting kind of hot here wearing it, honestly. I want to stuff it in its stuff sack here for you, and I'm going to weigh it so you can see what this jacket weighs. Now this jacket is meant for warmth, okay? You know, it's definitely going to be a very protective jacket in, you know, really cold conditions. So it is not going to be the lightest jacket that you're ever going to find, okay? Its strong suit is not lightweight. Its strong suit is going to be protection and warmth. So again, amazing jacket in those cold, damp conditions that a down jacket is not going to cut it. All right. So, all right, let's throw it in the stuff sack here. Let's open this up. And we're going to just start stuffing it in here. Really cool. I mean, I love this Mountain Equipment stuff. I recently just did a video on the Fitzroy jacket, which is basically just, you know, its little brother. It's a very cool piece as well. And this is just going to be a heavier version of it. They use the same insulation. They have, it's just, the Fitzroy is a lighter insulation. Sorry, I'm having a hard time here stuffing this in. We're getting there. But all the materials, the Gore-Tex Infinium, the outer face fabrics are the same. I'm going to do another video comparing the two to show you the differences. Sorry, this is just a very silky jacket, so it's slippery and sliding all over here as I try to stuff it in the bag. There we go. Okay, and once you get it in the bag, it has a pull cord here that tightens up around the top to cinch it all up with the little lock that slides down. And there you go. So that's a pretty, I mean, again, it's not built for lightweight, right? It's built for durability and warmth in extremely cold conditions. But this is a nice little option here. It's about the size of a football, maybe a little bit bigger than a football. And yeah, there you go. All right. All right, let's pull it out of here. I want to weigh it for you so you can get an idea. As I said, I am 6'2", 215 pounds, and this is a size extra large. And let me get my little scale here. And let's see what she weighs. 930 grams. Okay? Yeah, it's on the heavier side. Absolutely. It's definitely going to be on that heavier end. Let's try it again just to be sure. But it's absolutely an incredible jacket. 930 grams. Okay? So yeah, there you go. Now inside this jacket, like I said, let me hold it up for you. You can see it's two stuff pockets here. They are a mesh pocket. They are mesh lined. So definitely have some stretch to them. You can definitely put some nice, you know, gloves, hat, whatever you need to in there. There is no zippered pockets on the inside, okay? It's just the two dump pockets. But on the outside of the jacket, it has the two zippered chest pockets up high and then the two zippered pockets down low. Now, even these zippered pockets that are down lower, they too have a nice little flap of fabric that seals over them to kind of keep the weather out of that zipper there as well. So another nice little touch. Okay, so you can see, let me just zip this up. You can see how this jacket fits. It does have a slightly longer length than some other jackets. It's more of like a parka length jacket, but absolutely an amazing piece. So zip this up, right? We definitely have some nice room here in front. Like I said, it's not choking, it's not tight, it's not restrictive in the front here, but it is certainly a nice warm jacket. All right. So I'm going to wrap it up there. I hope that gives you some good insights into this piece. It is absolutely an iconic jacket from Mountain Equipment. It's a very popular jacket. It's a standard amongst belay jackets that others are compared to. Now, like I said, I did do videos on some other belay jackets, especially the synthetically insulated ones, are more comparable to like the DAS Parka is from Patagonia, the Generator Alpine jacket from Rab. Those are more similar to, say, the Fitzroy than they are to this. This is going to start getting more into like the Arc'teryx Alpha Parka. Now that's a down jacket. This is a synthetically insulated jacket, but the warmth is probably going to be pretty similar. Also Arc'teryx, I own the Nuclei SV. That's a very similar jacket to this as far as warmth. But overall, this is an amazing jacket. Absolutely one of my favorites. So it's actually summertime here now when I'm doing this video, and I am very anxious to see what this jacket's going to be like next winter when it gets really cold out. But I have no doubt this is going to be an amazing piece. All right, so I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching the video today. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the little thumbs up, the like button there. Help support the channel. Please subscribe. If you're into all this stuff, I really appreciate your support. Subscribe to the channel and take some time, take a look around. Like I said, there are several hundred videos here for you on several major companies, and we look at many different products. So hopefully it can give you a good idea of what these products are all about. So thank you very much for watching, and hopefully we'll see you back again soon in another video. So take care and have a great day. Bye.